You just want to watch Americans being dumb? Is that what we're doing? I figured that would be the top second one for sure. Let's do it. All right, let's watch Americans being dumb, because we absolutely love seeing our own kind get absolutely rolled by how stupid they are. I don't know what to expect on this.
What the?
Why America is not the greatest country? Well, we already knew that, so.
Y'all, what the? Y'all can take your kids to Galactic Toys, drop them off at Kid to Kid, and then go next door and buy yourself an AK-47.
If that's not the most American thing I've ever seen, I don't know what is.
Land of the free and the home.
This is very, very hard. Plus, it's designed to absorb heat, so it's extremely hot. The wall is, you won't be able to touch it. You can fry an egg on that wall, so it's a very, very hard thing to climb.
Oh, no shot. Huh?
1 second. If I had to describe Americans in one clip of this.
What's something that's clearly a scam, but Americans have been conditioned
Oh, God.
to believe is normal?
They think the United States is like the best country in the world. You guys are like miserable. You don't get paid vacations. You get in debt to study. You have to pay to go to the doctor. Guns, just guns. Your prison system sucks. Metal detectors.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if I can upload most of this, because I think YouTube wouldn't like it.
School. Like, not that you have that, but that you need that. Just everything in general. That's... And you call yourself Americans.
American currently living abroad, what is one time that made you realize that America really messed you up?
So I started my new job in the Netherlands. This was 3 years ago, and I was going through the company policy the first week. And I got to the section about leave, and they have a holiday leave, like PTO, and then they had sick leave in 2 different areas. And I was reading about sick leave, and I turned to my coworker and I was like, I don't understand. Like, it talks about like the requirements for sick leave and like doctor notes like after 3 days, but how many sick days do we get a year? And she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, how many are there? It doesn't say. She's like, it's just if you're sick, you're out. I'm like, I don't understand. She's like, it's unlimited. It's just if you're sick, you take a sick day.
Why the fuck am I living here?
She was confused. I was shocked. There's a moment I realized we're fucked up in America and how we deal with people being sick with work.
The U.S.
Why am I here? Like, not that I have to worry about like sick days. Like, obviously I can have as many sick days as I want with my job. Thank fucking God. But for the people, like, I know my mom can only have like a certain amount of sick days at her job. And she has a certain amount of like, and that's it. What the fuck? Ugh.
This healthcare system is insane. I just want to start this off by saying that I have really good insurance under my parents' names. And I had to go to the ER in November for a cluster headache that was on day 2 that would not cease after migraine medication, everything that I could take and think of. So I had to go to the ER.
That isn't the case for everyone, Chief.
Because
no, I understand that, but I'm just saying.
Shooting me. Anyways, for the one visit, $34,000. $28,000 is
what?
Not covered. My mom goes, well, when you go to the ER, did you check that they were in network? And I said, it's the same building where I go to my other doctors. I figured it would be in network. She goes, no, Lindsay, sometimes if the ER doctors are not in network, you have to check for the individual doctors. I'm like, Mom, it's the ER. You think I don't check? I don't check that before I go. I just...
Nah. This is why I don't go to the doctor's chat. Nah. Nah. That's literally the reason why I don't go.
It's really 2 things in one. One night in mid-November, I woke up, I was having really bad chest pains. And I was like cold sweating and everything, all the symptoms of a heart attack. And I was sitting there in my bathroom like, should I call 112 for an ambulance? It's going to be so expensive.
No, don't tell me.
I literally thought about riding my bicycle to the hospital because it's about a 10-minute bicycle ride away from my apartment. I called the ambulance in the end. It was completely covered by my insurance. After I had the heart attack in the hospital, it was around 5 or 6 in the morning when I woke up. And I remember the first thing I thought was, I need to get my phone. I have to tell my boss I can't come into work today. I mean, the first thing wasn't like calling my mom. It was literally calling my work.
It's true, though.
I wasn't going to get fired in the Netherlands for that.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing?
It's actually true, though. Like, I had kidney stones back in like 2017, and at the time I was working at a car wash, and it was like really bad, like kidney stones out the ass. And the first thing that I had to do was call my work and tell them, hey, I can't make it in today. I have fucking kidney stones. And the response was, oh, that's fine. Just make sure you give us a doctor's note.
An American has ever said to you?
When I was in high school, I was asked, what language do you speak in England?
Huh? Huh?
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
I didn't realize what it said. A fucking American asks, what language do you speak? And homegirls from England. Oh my god. Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
Well, I remember visiting Warner Brothers, and our tour guide, in the beginning of the tour, he asked us where we all were from, and I told him that I was from Turkey. And every single time he would show something or tell us something, he would always say, well, you probably don't have that in Turkey. And I had to correct him every single time. It would be highways, but you probably don't have that in Turkey. What? Dumpsters, you probably don't have that in Turkey.
Okay,
Stray
whoever
cats,
that is dumb. It proves everything about Americans. The more and more I watch this, the more I just like, there's just so many fucking idiots in this country. It's ridiculous, bro.
That in Turkey. Netflix, you probably don't have that.
I'm gonna get a little political. Americans so fucking dumb that they let a guy that was in WrestleMania become our president. Remember that. Just gonna point that out really quick. Remember the fact that we had a president that was in Wrestle fucking Mania. Okay, remember that.
That in Turkey.
Great
Ellen
business
show,
decision.
You probably don't have that.
He also shaved Vince McMahon's head. Remember that too. I won't get into anything else. I'm just saying.
Turkey and stuff like that. Like, where do you think I'm from? What do you think is here? A desert? Do you think we're riding camels?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you guys just eat turkey all the time? SMH.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
Hulk Hogan as president.
So before having an American driver's license, I only had my Danish
It's just
one.
a country.
I had to use that at a store, at a Walmart.
Okay, I didn't hear what he said because I was reading. What fucking went.
The
Okay, hold on.
license.
No, go back.
American has ever said to you?
So before having an American driver's license, I only had my Danish one, and I had to use that at a store, at a Walmart. And the cashier looks at my Danish driver's license and she goes, "Oh, where are you from?" And me, I tell her, "Oh, I'm from Denmark." And she says, "Oh, where's that?" And I say, "It's in Scandinavia."
Oh, where's that?
She goes, where's that? And I tell her, "That's in Europe." And she goes, "Oh."
Don't tell me.
"Oh, so in Canada."
Jesus Christ.
I did not know
I had to pee.
how to respond to that.
I'm kind of curious. What is the dumbest thing an American has ever said to you?
So when I was in Savannah, Georgia in 2015, I met a guy in a bar from Cleveland, Ohio. And after a short conversation, he asked me where I was from.
Uh-huh.
So I said, "Oh, I'm Welsh, but I live in London." England, UK.
What's Welsh?
And he was like, oh, wow. Your English is really good for someone that isn't American.
Like I had like a pretty decent question because I don't remember Welsh very well. Wales? Is that what it is? But I at least knew a homegirl could speak English. You know what I mean? I feel like I had a justifiable question because I couldn't remember where Welsh was from. But the fact that homeboy literally said, oh, you have good English for not being American. Like, do all Americans just think that we created the English fucking, like, they do realize that Americans didn't make the language, right? Like, that's like, that, like, do people just not understand that? Or like what's going on here? Like, where in history did the history classes fuck up, you know? Like, history is a very easy thing to know. But like, where in history did America just fuck up at? My thought process is for someone that thinks that England has a different language. What fucking language do you think they fucking speak? Spanish? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, what other language do you think English... They're literally called English people. Like, Britanese? Like, what the fuck do you think they speak?
They speak English. That's kind of where the word English comes from.
Literally what I would say. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wow.
I was running out of time, running through my mind. I was thinking too much that day.